The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 0144 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for the 7th of January 2013. And this is the first show since the start of the new year, so I do hope that you're all joining me, and I do hope that you do get a reading on air tonight. Speaking of readings, if this is your first time listening into the show and you're wondering, well, how can I get a psychic reading on the Irish Psychic Show? Well, it's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is be a fan or like the page on Facebook, that is the Irish Psychic fan page, and then simply comment where I've mentioned, comment with your question and your location and your date of birth as well. And that's very important that you include all three items in order to get one of those readings. You can also chat to me via the chat room via Spreaker. If you're listening in via that app, you're more than welcome to say hello there. I'm not going to be taking any messages from there, but I will actually play requests or anything like that. So if you want to talk to me live in the chat room, you're more than welcome to send me a message there via the Spreaker chat room. You can also send in your question for the show via my website, and the website is irishpsychic.net. So log on to irishpsychic.net, click on the radio tab there, and you will see a place where you can enter in your comment for the show tonight. And you know, because I'm back, hopefully I'll be able to get through as many questions as possible, but I am limited to the time on air. So if you don't get a reading on air tonight, don't worry, I am available for private readings as well, and private readings with myself start from €3, and you're guaranteed a reading within that 24-hour period, and it is just with myself. So you're not going to be, you know, passed down, you're not going to be put through to anyone else. It's just myself that reads, and I do hope that if you don't get a reading tonight, that you will purchase one of those readings. And like I've mentioned, they start at €3, which is £2, which is $4. I haven't even looked at the questions yet, so I do hope that the questions continue on coming into the show before the end of the show. And because I've started late, the main reason after starting late, usually it starts at 11 p.m, but I was actually at the panto. Oh no, I wasn't. Oh yes, I was, and it was a brilliant panto at that. And it's one of those kind of festive things that you do, you know, for the new year. And especially myself, I love to, you know, go and support the local talent here. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick bit of music now, and this is Going Away by Aaron Hooley. And do join me after this, where I'll be reading for my first fan of the night.
Just when I thought everything was going so right, so why pick this time to pick a fight? I sit there and listen to what you have to say. Tell me you're leaving and you're going away. that you're supposed to care. So why do you leave now, knowing how I'll feel? You said you love me, you said that you care. What am I to do now? You're not here, not here. And you're going away. You're not here to stay. You're going away. And left on my own, with nowhere to go, nowhere to go. So time is not the side. It's in my life. All I want to
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 23:42 here in Ireland, and I do hope wherever you're listening into the show that you're listening in to the live show, which is what you're listening to at the moment. Okay, so the first person that I'd like to read for is Shelley Paulson. Now, you haven't actually said where you're from, Shelley. I do hope you're actually listening in. You are, after commenting, from a mobile, but some of the mobile phones are the smart mobile phones, and you can actually listen in to the show. And the question that you've asked was, will I get married this year? So I'm just shuffling the cards now, and when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, they've just told me to stop. And the answer is no to that, Shelley. You have the balance card in the reverse position, followed by the awakening card there as well. And the awakening card is in the reverse position. I feel if you can hold off a little bit, I feel that there's an awful lot more things to sort out first before getting married. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get married. It just means that this year is not the year for you. So I do hope that has answered your question. And thank you very much for sending in your question as well. Please, if you can, send in your feedback for the show. All you need to do is click on the feedback tab there on my website, and that's irishpsychic.net, and click on the feedback tab there. The next person I would like to read for is Siobhan Gannon, and Siobhan has just asked, what's on the cards for me within the year? And you're in Dublin. No problem at all, Siobhan. So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards. And they've just told me to stop, so I'm just looking at the cards now. What they're actually showing here, Siobhan, you have the learning card in the reverse position. That's the 7 of scepters. You also have the 10 of coins in the upright position, and followed by the chariot card here as well. And the chariot card is one of the major cards. There seems to be kind of conflict or kind of doubtfulness in terms of should you go back and, you know, restudy something or something like that, Siobhan. At the moment, what they're kind of saying is you should never give up something. Never give up on something that you really want to achieve in life, because you're always going to get knockbacks. That's always going to be there. And no matter what you do, it is very difficult to kind of pick yourself back up and kind of go forward again and kind of think, right, I have to pick myself up. I have to move forward. Now, it's kind of what's holding you back here is the 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins is always the finance card. So I feel that it is something that you want to, you know, do in life. But money is the main aspect that's kind of holding you back. You know, where there's a will, there's always a way, as I always say. So whatever it is that you can do, speak with your family, speak with your friends, and just ask them what would they do in your situation. And I feel that, you know, it will be resolved. I feel that things will get better for you as well. And they're indicating here that it's going to be around April before things kind of change for you, and change for the better, that is. So I do hope, Siobhan, that has answered your question, and thank you very much for sending in your question as well. I do apologise for the shortness of the reading, but I do try and get through as many people as possible on the Irish Psychic Show here tonight. So if you don't get a reading on tonight's show, don't worry, I am live again on Wednesday and then on Friday as well at the usual time of 11 p.m. This is Heaven Won't Mind by Alexa Wilkinson.
It's getting obvious, push and pull and fall to the primal scream. I'm gonna pay for this. Meanwhile, it's a smile in a sinner's dream. There's a plan of innocence set for return, but all of that's an ocean away. In a den of iniquity, you might as well burn. I promise not to beg you to stay. Heaven won't mind if I steal you for a moment. Love's God-given, so don't be afraid. I ain't gonna lie, to my side, come to my side. Heaven won't mind if I steal you for a moment. Love's God-given, so don't be afraid. I ain't gonna lie, it makes it more exciting to know I play the devil in this turbo game. So let me win just one last time. Oh, let me win just one last time. Oh, let me win just one last time. 'Cause heaven won't mind. Heaven won't mind. Heaven won't mind. Heaven won't mind. Woke up next to you, rain outside was falling hard. It's only hours away till we have to say goodbye. Got into the car, suitcase full of things I did not need. Driving off at the gate, one look from you and I could not breathe. Only thing that kept me hanging around this town for so long was you. Now you're leaving just the same, but I'll be on my way to you soon. Finally, after all, this time alone. Ba-ba-ba-da-dum, ba-ba-da-da-dum. Flying high, we're so fine, let's just take it down. You know me, inside out, more than anyone around. Now we're here, all alone, as far as I can see. We're in this moment and we're dancing cheek to cheek. Ba-ba-ba-da-dum, ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Now we're all alone, and I can hardly believe my own eyes. You changed so much since you left for the coast, and now we gotta manage our time. And I don't mind, no, I don't mind. 'Cause every now and then I feel so outside of my skin when I get lost in your eyes. Only thing that kept me hanging on to the small town life was you. Now I'm leaving just the same, but I'll be on my way to you soon. Finally, after all,
There you go, that was Alexa Wilkinson and Movie Moment, so I do hope you enjoyed that. Okay, back over to the readings now, and there was a voice message, and her name is Trina from Wexford. I do hope you're listening in, Trina, and it's in relation to Rob. You're just wondering, is that it? Is it finished? So, as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now, Trina, and when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards, and I'll lay out the cards for that reading. And thank you very much as well for calling the number as well. And speaking of number, if you haven't rang the voicemail at the moment, you're more than welcome. The lines are still open, and all you need to do, dialing from Ireland, is dial 01443 43 57. It'll say, hi, welcome to Irish Psychic. Please hold while we try to connect you. Obviously stay on the line, and then when it asks you for a voice message, leave your voice message, and hopefully you will get one of those questions if you left that voice message answered on the show tonight. If you're calling from outside of Ireland, you're still very welcome to call that number. It is a local landline here in Ireland, so it's not a premium rate number, it's not a subscription based number, so don't worry. And the number, if you're outside of Ireland, to call is 00353 43 43 57. So do dial the number now. I'm just looking at the cards now, and this is in relation to Trina from Wexford. You're just wondering with regards Rob, and sadly, Trina, I hate being honest, but I have to be honest in terms of what the cards have said, and it's the Three of Coins in the reverse position. On that particular card there is the ring and the love heart, and more or less it's kind of saying that that's it. So I don't want to kind of, dwell about it. I don't want to go into, too much detail. You're obviously hurting as it is, and sometimes when things happen it is quite difficult to get over, but I will say that things happen for a reason. And if that person doesn't want to be with you and appreciate you for who you actually are, and have a relationship with you, well, then you need to kind of think, right, I don't need to be focusing my energy on that particular person. And that goes for any of the listeners to the show tonight. If you're just after splitting up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're hurting and things are quite difficult, kind of look at it in a different light if you can. The first few weeks are going to be very difficult, because after you're spending so much time with your boyfriend or girlfriend, it's very difficult. But you need to kind of look at it from a different perspective, like I've mentioned, and go, do you know what? There is a person out there for me, and that person is now going to be attracted to me, and that's something that you need to focus on as well, Trina. So I do hope that has answered your question. I would love to hear your feedback, so by all means send me a private message via Facebook if you want, and that's via the Irish Psychic fan page, or you can actually send me an email there via irishpsychic.net. So thank you very much as well for sending in your question. Okay, the next person I would like to read for, I'm just going through the questions here on Facebook, so if you've sent in one of those questions for a reading, fingers crossed I pick you. And there is a question there, and this person is standing out, and her name is Adela Durmaz from Limerick. What does the future hold for me? So I'm just shuffling the cards now, Adela, and what a fantastic name as well. And like I mentioned, it's always good to let me know where you're from and your date of birth as well. When someone asks a question like that, what does the future hold for me? I would love to go into so much detail, but I can't because I'm limited on air. I do try and get through as many people as possible. So if you would like a private reading with me, those can be purchased via irishpsychic.net, and like I've mentioned, they start there from €3. Okay, what they're indicating here, Adela, with regards what does the future hold for you, we have the Six of Cups, and we also have the Two of Coins in the reverse position, and also the Youth of Coins. I kind of feel that there's travel involved here, Adela. I'm not too sure if you've been thinking of going off, doing kind of a tour, so to speak, of the different European countries, etc. So do let me know. But it is quite interesting because they're indicating here that there is kind of travel involved. Maybe you're saving your money at the moment, maybe you have plans to do this. Now again, with the Six of Cups is fantastic in terms of relationship and in terms of what it is that you want from life in terms of your relationship. I feel that everything's okay. I feel that there is a person around you at the moment, and I feel this person is very, very good for you. Although you may be thinking, what should I do? Am I in the right relationship or whatever? You're always going to have those questions. You're always going to have those kind of thoughts when you're in a relationship. It's always catch-22. You always kind of, question someone who is there for you 24/7, but you're always going to question them and think, is there someone else, etc. That's normal. You don't need to worry about that, but you do need to focus on the relationship that you're in at the moment. So I do hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much, Adela, for sending in your question as well for the show as well. If you've just joined me, it is now coming up to 12 midnight here in Ireland. Thankfully, I'm not too tired. I'm one of those late owls. And speaking of late owls, I do work until 2 a.m. in the morning, so if you do purchase a reading and you're waiting on a reading, it is within a 24-hour period that you will receive that reading. So please be patient if you do purchase it. Some people, well, there was one lady that thought that the reading would be done within the hour, but unfortunately there was other people before her and I couldn't actually do that reading for her. So I do hope that when you do purchase the reading, you do read my reading times, and they're between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. Every evening. So I do hope that you've read that. Okay, so I'm just going over to the page again and I'm looking for more questions. So there is a question from Sam Lakes. I feel I need to change my job this year. Do you think it's wise in the current climate? And you're the 18th of the 3rd, and I'm not going to mention the year, just in case some people are private about their age, so I'm not going to actually mention it. So this is for Sam Lakes, and you're just wondering, should you change your job? So I'm just gathering the cards now, and I'm just shuffling the cards now in relation to that question. Okay, that was quite quick. They told me to stop, Sam, so I'm just laying out the cards now. And the answer is no. Straight away, no. They're saying here in terms of should you change your job this year. You have the 8 of coins in the reverse position, and you also have the Lover's card here in the reverse position. The Lover's card is always about changing a path, and if it was in the upright position, I'd be saying go ahead, go for it. But because it's in the reverse position, they're quite adamant that the answer is no to this particular question, and you're always going to have kind of, you know, problems in terms of a work situation. When we feel that things aren't going in the right way, we want to kind of, you know, leave, and we want to kind of, you know, move straight away to a different position. This is not the case in terms of yourself at the moment. I feel that if you can continue on where you are at the moment, even though it's stressful because you have the Horseman of Swords there, it does show the stress around the situation, but I do feel things are going to get better as well. So I do hope that has answered your question. The lines are open. If you would like to leave a voice message for the show tonight, you're more than welcome. You have a better chance of getting a reading on air if you send in your voicemail now. The number to call is 014 43 43 57. That's 014 43 43 57. And if you're outside of Ireland, the number to call is 00353 14 43 43 57. Or alternatively, you can continue on sending in your question via Facebook and via my main website, which is irishpsychic.net. And speaking of which, my website, I will be answering one of those questions right after this. This is I Miss You by Dean Anthony.
Yeah, yeah. First time, last time together. We'll be you and me forever. First kiss, last tear is falling. Don't wanna miss your sweet voice calling me. I can't believe that I'm feeling like this, 'cause I'm still getting to know you. Your tears are like summer rain falling on my face again. And anytime I'm close to you, I feel the sunlight shining through, and I just wanna thank you, 'cause you make life so good. Every day you show me something beautiful, and I love you more than I thought I could. Yeah. Two souls, one mind, two hearts that were intertwined. An empty road that I stand upon. I walk alone since you've been gone. I can't believe I'll never see you again, 'cause I just got to know you. My tears are like winter snow. I've got so many miles to go. And anytime I think of you, I see the sunlight shining through, and I just got to thank you, 'cause you made life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I miss you more than I thought I would. More than I thought I would. Yeah. So many flowers and so many friends, and they talk of love as if it never ends. And I'm standing alone in the middle of a crowd, trying to get next to you. Oh, everybody's trying to give me advice as if they know how it feels to live my life. But there's nothing that I wouldn't do for one more day with you. Oh, I just wanna thank you, 'cause you lived your life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I miss you more than I thought I would. More than I thought I could. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
When I look in your eyes, I can see your love beaming back on me. And when I'm holding your hand, I feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. With the blink of an eye, I can see my whole life mapped in front of me. There's no way to deny, and there's no way I can hide. The things that you do to me would make you think there's a destiny. Look at us now, you and me. I hope tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. And I don't know what will come tomorrow, and I don't know if you face defeat. But here and now, with you around, life feels quite complete. When I look at our lives, I can feel a happiness wash over me. Remember the day that we met. not knowing what to expect, and all the days spent away seeing the world in a different way. The bottles of wine and the time to enjoy what's on the other one's mind. It comes again, another day to see the wonders of this world, another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. When I look in your eyes, I can see your love beaming back on me. And when I'm holding your hand, I can feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And I love you now, right up until the final heartbeat, till the end of our time.
Said you wanted to find somebody to love. Said you wanted to know how it feels. Oh, you needed somebody to hold you real tight. You needed someone to keep it real. Yeah. Well, I don't wanna lose you, or up and run away. I just wanna love you, baby. Oh, I'm here to stay. Let's cut to the bone. Say it out loud. It's time to get clear what it's all about. Yeah, it's got to be good. Yeah, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love, yeah, it's got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Come on, come on. Said I wanted to give you emotions to keep the feelings alive. I know you wanted me, baby. Oh, to hold you real tight, to keep your bed warm in the middle of the night. Yeah, our love, baby, shouldn't grow. Oh, shouldn't grow older. If the bed that we share only gets colder, let's cut to the bone. Yeah, let's say it out loud. It's time to get clear what it's all about. Said it's got to be good, oh, to get even better. 'Cause baby, our love, yeah, it's got to be strong. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Yeah, we should be lovers. We should be lovers. Come on, come on. Hey, come a little closer, baby. Oh, you know you're my woman, yeah. We got so much loving to do. Oh, we got so little time to share. Oh, yeah. Go on, close the door now. It's just you and me. Oh, we're getting hot, and I wanna be your sexual fantasy. Oh, let's get to the bone. Yeah, what it's all about. Said it's got to be good, oh, be strong, yeah. We should be lovers. We should be lovers. Oh, yeah. We should be lovers. We should be lovers. Come on, a little closer. We should be lovers. We should be lovers, baby. Go on, take off your clothes. We should be lovers. Yeah. We should be lovers.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Please note, if you do dial the number, the phone was going mad during that ad break and that music interlude, but you do need to leave a voice message. Some people think that they're going to be put through and they're going to be, live on air. That's not the case. So don't be fretting. Once you dial the number, you just wait. It will say that you're being put through to me, but obviously I can't answer because I'm on air, and then you just leave your voice message. It is that simple, and then I will read out I'll answer that question for you if you do send me in one of those voice messages. But I'm afraid it's just coming up to the end of the show. Basically tonight was a very busy night, and I still have more readings to do, and they're private readings, so it's going to be quite a busy night. I'm going to be here till 2 a.m. But I'm just going to pick my last two readers of the night, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over to my main page actually, which is irishpsychic.net, and we'll just see if there's any questions sent in for the show, and hopefully there will be. So I'm just loading up that page now, and I do apologise for the mobile users that I don't actually answer the questions there. Okay, there is an anonymous person who's just commented there, and I usually don't read the anonymous ones, but I will tonight. The question is, what's in store for me 10th of the 3rd, 1983, Dublin. So you should know your date of birth, and you should hopefully be listening into the show. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. They've just told me to stop, just laying out the cards now. And for 2013, I think everything's going to be okay. You have the Ace of Cups here, which is a fantastic card to find in terms of relationships. So if you're not in a relationship at the moment, you'll be in a relationship very, very soon. But I kind of feel that you're already in a relationship, and it's a very, very strong one at that. You also have the Ten of Swords here in the upright position. And the Ten of Swords shows kind of the direction that the relationship is taking. I feel it's going to kind of, you know, go the full hog, as they say, and it will be marriage at the end of it. So I do hope that you're very happy with this person. I presume you are, because that's what the cards are actually showing here as well. But you need to believe in yourself as a person. That's what they're actually indicating here, because we have the Enchantress card here, and the Enchantress card is one of the major cards. It just means that there's a higher significance on this particular card, and it's in the reverse position. So it's like if you're not believing in yourself in terms of, you know, what it is that you can offer, you know, your friends and your family. And you really do need to believe in yourself. A lot of the time, you know, when you get knockbacks in life, it's not for a particular reason. It's just that's the way life is. We have to take the knockbacks. You know, we have to take the good and the bad, and sadly sometimes it's more bad. But then obviously when the good things happen, you need to really acknowledge that, you know, something good is happening, and, you know, obviously focus on that. So I do hope that person who's anonymous has got that reading, and hopefully you're happy as well. And thank you so much to the lady there who's left their feedback, and it is Sam. Sam has left me lovely feedback there, and I've read for Sam on tonight's show. So if you haven't left feedback yet, please just click on the feedback tab there on my main website, and it's always good to let other people know what you thought of the reading as well. And my final fan of the night, or listener of the night, that I'm going to be reading for, I'm just going through the questions here, and thank you very much for sending in your questions. So I'm just going through them, just expanding. Oh, there's a question there. Terry Joe Marr, that's a lovely name. What does 2013 have lined up for me? 23rd of the 10th, 82, and you're in Leash. So Terry Joe, I'm just shuffling the cards now. And again, it's an open question, which just, I would love to do a private reading on that, because I can focus more on it, and a private reading with me lasts up to 25 minutes, depending on which reading that you purchase. What they're indicating here, Terry Joe, you have the happiness card in the reverse position, you have the 5 of coins in the reverse position, and also the King of Swords in the reverse position. If you're not happy with something, if you're not happy within a relationship, if you're not happy in terms of, you know, what's happening around you at the moment, you need to speak up, and that's the best advice that I can give you, and that's what Spirit is actually saying here. Don't kind of be in something that you're not happy with. Don't kind of, you know, think that you can skate along and think that everything's going to be okay when it's not okay. You really do need to focus on yourself for this year and focus on what it is that you want to achieve in life and what it is that you want to attract in life as well. So sometimes when, you know, negative things happen, when we focus on the negatives, more negative stuff happens, and then it's, you know, kind of a ball of motion. It just continues on and on and on, and it's quite difficult. So for this year, for all my listeners, for all the fans listening into the show, I would like you to do an affirmation, and an affirmation is a change of thought. All you need to say, please, if you can, is I am now comfortable in my own skin and all is well in my life. Just say that if you're feeling a little bit low, if you're, you know, suffering from, you know, self-esteem issues, things like that. You're never going to be fully confident, but if you focus on what it is that you want to achieve in life, and that is the, you know, bringing upon confidence, etc., and being happy with yourself, that's something that you need to focus on as well. You're never, like I've mentioned there, you're never going to be fully happy, but you need to be happy with what you actually have in life at the moment. So I do hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much for sending in your question for the show as well. Well, I'm afraid that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. It's just 20 minutes past midnight here in Ireland. I do hope that you enjoyed the show. Please, I would love to hear your feedback. Comment on the Facebook wall now if you like, leaving your feedback, or via my main website, which is irishpsychic.net. Until Wednesday at 11 p.m. I was just about to say 10 p.m, which was the old time, but it is the new time of 11 p.m. Take care and have a fantastic night. Take care. For myself, Irish Psychic.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.